Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on our UK map. Here's our little double-header diesel shunter. It's picking up some alcohol, maybe. It did actually bring fuel back, and it dumped it onto this Liverpool line, which is okay, I suppose. I think our Dinara Castle that we've got running on there, it takes all cargo. So it can take fuel back if it so wishes. I don't see any harm in that. We will head back up to Carlisle fuel though. I've upgraded a lot of the trains over here. They are running much better now. Now you're empty. We're supposed to wait for a full load at Kendal. It's probably because the silver train is taking so long to get up and running. This is running a hell of a lot better. Because the trains are now bigger and faster and better, they do seem to run miles better than they were previously. I've upgraded pretty much all of them that run in fuel and oil beside this sort of area. You're stuck for reasons unknown, waiting for a free path. Yep, you should be able to go. Oh no, okay. You're turning right, and you're waiting for this one to move, right? Yeah, now it's moving, because that, maybe we'll place like a signal in here. Oh, that's a old school British signal. We'll place one in there as well, so when it passes there you can move forward, because this train ain't so big now, so it's not too bad. And then we can get this one moving. Because we had gridlock here, it sort of screwed up the goods factory over here at Carlisle. So it wasn't getting plastic. So because of that, what actually happened is this basically stopped. So it went to zero production, which was bad. So because it wasn't getting plastic, it then cut down the demand from steel from beside Newcastle. These trucks were all sort of boxed up. They are working well now. Yep. They're getting the plastic shipped over. The only train I have not upgraded is this one. Now I am going to upgrade it. I am going to make it smaller. So manage vehicle. Everything else is running fine. We've got this huge Manchester train that should be getting oil. Because of the gridlock as well, this stopped sending oil out to Carlisle. It's sending oil now, which is nice. There we go, 240 heading for Carlisle. This now gets slightly more, the ones that go back to Ireland, which is fine. Ooh, the game is trying to escape. This one we've left as is. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. But yes, this one here. Now I want to make it smaller. So manage vehicle. Right, do that. I'll still keep it double header though. So capacity of 208. Now you are using the brown, smaller, dry goods wagons. And want to go to cargo. Don't want to mess about with any of that. I'm thinking about giving it these and sort of hoping that they're in BR livery. They will take goods. Maybe go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 154 capacity. Maybe just add one train on there. And modify. No, it's still got Great Western written on it. Well, we can say that they were left over from the previous era and they needed goods wagons. So this train is now smaller. It now takes less. It should run back and forth quite decently. These guys do take the steel and the goods, and then they will... Ooh, that's pretty cool. So it has it in these sort of bags, and it has it in like boxes. That's pretty smart, actually. Quite like that. So this one has got 2 of 13. I mean, this should be... Yeah, it is ramping up. It's trying to ramp up. And look, we're getting some goods there. You're now at 36. So maybe possibly add a few more trucks, but we will be waiting for steel and that to come across. Now today, I would like to get a train that possibly goes from Carlisle if there's a free platform, which I don't think there is. Right, so intercity goes in there, intercity goes in there. Yeah, there is. I could have it go in there, and then it does need to go on this line. and I wanted to take it over to Newcastle. Now it would obviously branch out and then join up to there. We don't have a free slot at Newcastle. We'd potentially have to add another platform, which could be interesting. I think possibly we could maybe just sneak this out here and add that to there without any sort of great sort of effect, really. I think it should be okay. This bridge, I thought it was a floating bridge, but it's not. It's an okay bridge. Right, so where are we? So we've done that. I'd love to get con mats out as well. I could probably bring con mats out to Newcastle. I think Newcastle wants them. Yep, 134, which is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Right, so these trucks are all waiting for goods, of which there are none. The steel train is getting stuff, right? Yeah, this is going up. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, and I think he just got, yeah, he did. He got one steel there. But there's plenty of steel ticking over at the other side. This train is fine. I'm just trying to figure out where I need to head to. Right, there was no silver. No silver was being sent down to here. 310 stored. Looks like the silver train is on its way. Yeah, it's got 200. That's good, because we've got the little shunter train that goes between Blackpool and Kendal, and that needs to be filled up. Right, you're currently in a tunnel. I am going to leave you as is, because you're running just fine. This steel train, I think I'll leave as is as well, because it takes goods back also. Right, these trucks are fine. I am going to build a bridge over here, because they do box up. And now we're sort of back in this direction. Now I'd like to get fish or more meat sent out to there, so I'll try and get a train into there if possible. Now we're on this. Now these are fairly new, so there's the steel train. Yes. Now LNER, right, manage vehicle. There are two. They're running fine as is at the moment. I would just like, I mean, if I add one J4 to this, what is it gonna do? And if anything, 50 miles per hour, add. It's still at mediocre, add. Let's just modify them. Now all it does is change this to a complete black with no sort of livery on it. We've got Percy running there. We've not named Percy, but it's, why does Percy merit all capitals? I don't think he does. There you go. There's Percy with half glitched modded wagons and half normal wagons. Sweet. Right, so that is running in. You are running that, so I don't need to change you. Whole grain is running. Yeah, I think I modded this one offline. So it's got northeastern wagons, but it's in BR livery. And that seems to. There's a really disgusting looking mallard that needs a wash. No wash for you. Just keep going. I'd love there to be a little train wash. That would be cool. There's a mod for it, but it doesn't actually do anything, I don't think. Right, this is an LNER J4. Now this is an easy one to fix. Just do that. Remove that. Add that. Sweet. Modify. Off he goes. Now this fuel train. Yeah, you're London. You are LNER as well. Now you're a B5, so that's an easy fix as well. Select them all. Remove that. Do this, that, and that. Now it's way back up here. There it is, the B5. Add one of those. Add one of those. Add one of those. Modify. That actually cost me money, which is upsetting, since it's basically the same train with a new look of paint. You little diesel shunter with huge wagons. Yeah, what were you taking again? Cheese. Now we're trying to phase these out, and I think I actually can. Manage vehicle. Do that. Steam, passenger, cargo. I think these take cheese. They do. So let's just get like one of each. Capacity is 24. Just needs to be a little train. 40. Modify. There we go. Still got 4 of 8 and 6 odd of milk. And then what we'll do is, we'll tell it, when it's at York, you wait. And then we'll free up some more space here. Alright, you are empty, but you're waiting for a free path. Yeah, we've sort of boxed this area up, but those are all done. Alright, head back to over here. Alright, Leicester Grain 2. British Rail. That's good. This one. British Rail. That's good. Last but not least, Percy is fine. Right, so that's all good. They've all sort of been done and dusted, we'll see. There is the train that goes Sheffield, York, Hull. We shall have a look at that in a second. In fact, we'll look at all of them. A Big Bertha and BR Black. Now, your wagons are super old. No, you're running Gresley wagons. You can keep the Gresleys. Gresleys are fine. But this one here, I think that's running a Juggernaut. A Fowler, 2P and BR. So that's fine. Sheffield Kendal. LMS Central. Yeah, this is a London and Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway Dreadnought. Right, you need to be changed. There is only one. 49 of 86, not too bad. Managed vehicle. Let's replace it with what? A D class? Yeah, we'll have a D class running up here. Passengers, what are we going to give it? Not maroon. We've used a lot of the maroon. Chocolate and cream. You can have 1, 2, and then you can have one of them. Capacity is 63, so it's slightly smaller. I think it'll be okay though. It's unloading there, so that's fine. So we've now got that done and dusted. The London North Eastern Railways, LNER B5. Now we can keep the B5, we'll just change up the livery. So, manage vehicle. We'll just set them to replace, actually. Steam, I want a B5, whatever it may possibly be. There's a Royal Scot, Turbomotive, and Southern B5. Right, 60 miles per hour. Or do I want it to do 75 miles per hour? I think we're going to go 75. Add. Passengers. Give you... Plum and spilt milk? Yeah, why not? 1, 2. How much passengers do you currently endeavour? 66. But you see that... okay. It's never going to get 84 capacity. There they are. They're now both done. This looks like a Mallard. London North Eastern North. What are you? What are you? Wait, what's that and what's that? Oh my god, what happened there? So these are both trains, right? From this line? Yeah, this one should go. I don't know which one is on the wrong line. Oh, no. It continues down to Sheffield. Okay, that's sweet. Continue on then. Alright, that one is now done. There's this thing. Now what we'll do in this episode as well is we're going to get a depot. We're going to get a depot. We'll buy a depot up in Scotland, and we're going to make trains for like a heritage line, which we'll put on later on the game when we get into the 2000s. But since all these sort of iconic steam trains are here, I'd figured that I'd buy them and get them set up now. I think that would be a good idea. Did you even fill up? You did. Right, so we're done at Sheffield, I think. We're going to get everything upgraded today, so the next stuff is all new stuff. Liverpool Crude, you're still running that GNR. That's fine because you're working quite well. BR, yep, we've just done that one. York Oil. LNER B5. Now, manage vehicles. Do I want to make them bigger or smaller? Current capacity is... Now, you're waiting for a train to fill up. No, you're something else. Yeah, you're York Fuel. And you're currently can't do anything because that is on there. Can you not branch off and go this way? Perhaps, maybe. York Crude. Yeah, you're unloading crude. And you're taking fuel back to Hull. Right, this one is off ski. Which is nice. Where does this one go? It goes into the same platform. Wait. York Oil. York Oil. Right, this one looks smaller than that one. Right. In fact, delete that one. I don't think we need it. I think this one will be just fine. Manage the vehicle. I think this one will work perfectly on its own. It's a B5. So let's locate the B5. There it is. Add. Modify. Yeah, I think this one will run perfectly fine on its own. Right. So these are all done. There's you. There's you. Passenger steam train coming in. LMS. Ah, it's a high pressure Fury. Skadoosh. Right, these are all part of other things that should be done. The only thing it's not really done is the Flying Scotsman's. Now, I might actually change up the Flying Scotsman's consist to the Blood and Custards. Horrible name, yes, we know, but hey ho, it's a B17. Right, manage vehicles. Oh, this is going to be fun. Select all, do that. Passengers, cargo, passenger, passenger. Alright, make sure it's got... Or we could do Crimson Lake. No. Do this. Blood and Custard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus a brake wagon. Gives us 105. Capacity. Okay, modify. So we might lose passengers somewhere along the line. Right, didn't actually do them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I quite liked these wagons, these carriages as well. I wanted to keep them, but we're moving on. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do I keep them? No. We'll get them, get everything we can upgraded. So we're not messing about in the next series. We'll just be upgrading a few trains to electrics or diesels if they become available. And then we'll be keeping most of the sort of rolling stock that we've got. 4. 5. Right, last but not least. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brake wagon, that. 5. Modify for a cool 46 million. Let's select a random one. See how it looks. Right, it's the B17 though. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, people are getting on. Or will be getting on. Slightly less capacity now. There we go, there's one of our Royal Scots. So we're getting up to Scotland, which is nice. We've almost done pretty much everything. Let's just have a quick look here. You are LNER Class C13, which does not exist anymore. Now, let's go with what for this? I like the C13. I'd like to keep it. Now, so it's got like 100 and something on board. Steam. I know. Class 7. Cool. Passengers. BR Blood and Custard. Let's just give it a couple of these. 120. Replace. Is it a longer or shorter train? Don't know. In fact, 105. Manage vehicle. No, do that. Remove that one. 100. 100 is fine. There we go. Off it pops. Hey, another Class 7 is born. Sweet. Now I am going to get another Class 7 and place it on a line between Newcastle and Carlisle at some point. But that looks pretty cool. It should have a decent run as well. Should be decently fast. Right, go back to Newcastle. Make sure we have not neglected anything over here. So this one we just changed up. Yep, British Rail Standard Class 7, which is nice. LME Central Line. Right, apart from the high pressure Furies, those are good. East Coast, those are good. Flying Scotsman is good. LNER North is good. Right, we're all good. There. Right, let's head to Edinburgh. Right. Glasgow, Edinburgh. An LMS Dunalster. You can be changed. Now, how many is there on here? Just the one. Now, even though these are an LNER livery, I'm going to leave them. So, this is still going to run the LNER P2/2, the W1 and the LNER P2. I might change up the wagons. In fact, I probably will change up the wagons. So, manage vehicles. I'll do these ones first, because I know what I'm going to place on here. Do that, actually. Right, capacity of 40. They've got Gresleys on there, so they can keep their Gresleys. Their Gresleys are totally fine. This train here, however, let's go something else. Manage vehicle, select, replace with, steam. Let's give it something fast. Maybe that. Add passengers. Now what I'd like to do, because we're up in Shotland, is maybe use the Caledonian Blues, or no, we'll go plum and spilt milk. 1, 2. I think that is enough. Yeah, 56. Modify. Right. There you go. Cut an edge. 80 something odd miles per hour. There's that thing rolling out there, which is pretty sweet. So that was LNER. Yeah, this needs LNER B5. I think we'll keep it as a B5, but we'll just change the consist. So there's only one, right? Manage vehicle, replace with steam, head down to there, B5, add passengers. Not that, not that. Oh, I'm going to give you maroon. Why the hell not? 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Have a capacity of 63 since you're a slightly, you can be a slightly smaller train. Right. This is Berwick upon Tweed. Thought it was Edinburgh. Obviously not. Right. So this one is done. Newcastle is done. Yes. Class 7's on there. That's sweet. Central Belt, a Dunalster, and another Dunalster. So this is the one that goes to Glasgow, right? Your Glasgow one, Edinburgh, Glasgow. Push play. Right, now what I'm going to use here, it's going to seem a bit strange, but what we're going to use is that section of track not upgraded. It is not. Do that. Catenary negatory. Yeah, do that section. Now, out of here, this one is running the Dunalster. Now, it's doing 46. It's a pretty cool train, however, it is super outdated. It's got the old school LMS wagons on it. What we're going to do is manage vehicles. We're going to manage both the vehicles. we're going to replace them with steam. Now, find those... the LMS coronation class. So we'll do one at a time. I want one in blue. Yes. I want passengers. Now it's currently carrying 60 of 60. So I want 1, 2, 3. And get a brake coach in Caledonian blue. And we're going to replace that one. Right, that one is done. Next one, we're going to change up for the green one. In BR green. I think I've just shot past it. No, it's further down. There they are. And we'll get this one in BR green. Oh, we won't put it behind that. Passengers. And then we'll get Crimson Lake for this one. Why? Because I said so. Alright, look at this thing. Whoa! That red is pretty cool, actually. The red racing stripe. I didn't even realise it had that. Was this actually a thing? I mean, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say that these did not run up here in Scotland. But I like them. Yeah, you still got LMS written on the side of you, which is kind of okay. Look at this thing. Look at it go. 51. Well, we can't actually gauge the speed on the fact that the game is so laggy. But there is maybe a solution in the works. Maybe not a solution. I might actually be upgrading my PC. I've had this one for about 5 years now. It's got an i7 1080 graphics card, decent amount of RAM, decent cooling. It served me well. It's a pretty old motherboard. It's like a Z170 gaming pro gaming motherboard, which is pretty old now. The new 380s have appeared, and since I got paid off recently, I obviously came into a large cash sum, and I've spoken through with my girlfriend, and she is kind of maybe not on board. Why is it only red at one side? I'm confused. Is it supposed to be like that? Let's check the green one. Yeah, so we're maybe getting a newer, better. Right, so you're red at that side as well, but you're not red at the other side. Slightly confused. Manage. Right, hold on. I know where there's a depot. Hello, depot, my friend. Buy vehicles. Steam. Head down here. Fictional. Well, it's not actually real, but it doesn't matter. Sir William Stainer of the LMS designed the Princess Royal class into the Coronation class in 1937. A streamlined member of the class reached 140 miles per hour. At the time, those were the largest locomotives in the UK, but they were only the prototype to this, the Coronation class. These huge engines went by the design principle of the biggest boiler and the large firebox. Largest set of wheels and the loading gauge will allow. Nothing about the stripe though. That's okay. They're cool. I like them. They're staying. Right, so that was Royal Scots have been done. They're doing their thing. Flying Scotsman's been done. LNER Scottish Northeastern is the same. There's a crap ton of stuff waiting here. Manage vehicles. Select them. Oops. Select them. Duplicate them. This will take 50 years for the game to factor in that 5 new vehicles are adding this route. Don't replace. Set maintenance for high. Apply. Now it was one line. St Andrews Mail has to go slightly further, so we'll maybe duplicate these twice. Whoa. And this might take us to the end of the episode. Possibly, yeah, and duplicate them again. They should have a free run because... Where do you go? Ah, you go that way. Okay, they may get stuck somewhere. Wait, 25%. Highest is 50. But adding 10 more vehicles still gave it 25%. Wait, St Andrews. Give me that St Andrews line. Where do you go? Oh, there's a tunnel there. Okay, I was unaware of that. However, right, we're moving up to this previous oil line that was a complete jip. It was not a complete disaster. It did kind of work, but it was kind of annoying getting it to work. You are running the LMS 268. It's a fictional, not Albany, not Albaseltzer, not Albatross. What were you again? Starts with A. Aspinall. Yeah, right, the Aspinall. Let's give you something better. Just do that. Alright, you've got 2 of them on there. That's cool. We'll just add... Get a black 5? No, add one of these, because there's not one of these up here yet. Let's look at it. It is slowly filling up. Now this still does 75 or 70. Whoa, I've actually got like the volume turned up. It's the first time I've ever heard this thing sitting at a station. It's pretty loud. Let's move away from it. It's scaring me. Right, you are super old. But I think you can stay as is. No, obviously we'll change it, but we'll its consist doesn't need to change, or does it? Glasgow alcohol. I'm not actually at that section yet. Don't get distracted. Go to here. Right. 133. Don't know where these idiots are. They can stay the same. They're running black 5s. Now, the top speed is 75. Is that because the track only does 75? Manage vehicle. Select all. Steam, yes. Black 5. A black 5 does 80. Okay, a black 5 does 80. This does 85, and this does 70. So anything that's got here doesn't need upgraded track, but anything that's got this does. Modify. That's okay actually, because I think we've upgraded track along that way. This track here is all upgraded. So that's now something that's done. There's one of our weird looking thingamajigger trains with the red stripe. Now these as well. These are LMS, the old school ones that run up the Central Scotland line. But I'm quite happy actually. What the hell is that? You're gonna have to change. Yeah, this one goes to Aberdeen, right? The Central Scotland. Yeah, it does. It branches off, goes to Dundee, goes to Aberdeen. Is there many people for it? Central Belt, Central Scotland, 5 and 4, so it's probably running not that great. You're coming in. You're about to deliver 16 though. You're kind of in the way of this train. However, I don't know how. Okay, now you're not. So here we've got a black, a red, and a blue. We'll keep them. We're not going to change them. We are going to change up this. I'll do it since I'm here. Manage vehicle. There's 2 of them. Now they take alcohol and mail. Yeah, keep it as is. I think it's running fine as is. Yeah, I went to actually check. So here's the black 5 on a line. So I have actually upgraded this line. Yeah, so it should be possible for that train to do 80. Right, you've got quite a lot. 70 and 70. And there are 214 there. Jesus. Okay, I did not know that was a thing. Alright, manage vehicles. Let's replace them. You know what I'm going to use for this? The ugly duckling. Because I think it's cool. Now we don't want to use these. These do take alcohol, but they don't take mail. Is that a problem? Maybe, possibly, don't know. Is it a problem? See, you don't take alcohol. Only this takes alcohol and mail. We don't want to use this. We want to refrain from using that as much as possible. However, you take both. Okay, just give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we know there's no animation for this. 6. Give it capacity of 224. Replace them. But there's no animation for mail or alcohol, unfortunately. Right, this train should now be faster. That is perfect. This thing here, Fort William train, you need to be upgraded to something as well. Right, go back to the station though, or I'll just get confused. Right, so Glasgow Oban, yeah, you are super old. 4400179, right, that's good. Steam, give you something fast, slow, medium paced. B5, 75, a peppercorn, a flying Scotsman even. What do we want to give it? Now we've got most of this stuff running down the south. Now the LMS only does 55. I have an LMS running. Add that. Cool. Right. Passengers. Caledonian Blue. It is an LMS livery, but 1, 2. I think it only needs like 3. I think 63 is a fine capacity for this train. Right, you are possibly stuck and holding everyone up. These are definitely going to change. Manage vehicles. Select them. Replace them with something fast or something slow. Yeah, class. Yeah, an 8B. No, what else have we got up here? We're sort of roaming around up in this direction when we're looking at stuff. Yeah, okay, give it an 8B. Add passengers. We'll go with maroon for this one. Right, 1, 2. And just give it that 3. Don't know what the original capacity was. No, we're all good. Replace those. Right, have a faster train, my friend. Have a smaller, easier consist to sort of fly away with as well. Right, there's the ugly duckling in the background with a woeful amount of booze on it. 70. It's not good. Right. Edinburgh Glasgow is done. That's fine. Glasgow Oban is done. Here it is. 52 miles per hour. Look at it. It's a beast. This little train. Love it. It reminds me of the London, Brighton, South Coast Railways sort of ones that we've got down there, which are pretty cool. But yeah, 47 of 63. It should now be. Don't have to upgrade the track there, which is fine. I may have to upgrade track for some of them. Let's have a look. This is all upgraded. All upgraded. You go along here. That's not upgraded. But I think the train we've got on there is a 75 mile per hour train. You are. So you can stay as is for the moment. Right, back to Glasgow. Busy station this. There we go. There's a blue number rolling in there. Central Belt, yeah, you're done. That's nice. Highland Line, you are done. That's nice. Give me that. Central Scotland Line, you are remaining as is, so that's fine. LMS Main Line, this is turbo motives and whatnot. They are fine. Right, praise Jesus. We're done with that section. There's a lot of... Ooh, no, there's not a lot of grain sitting there. I think it worked slightly better though. Right, don't know what you are, but you need a change vehicle. Replace you with steam. Now, the ones I was meaning before, if I can find them. Yeah, they should be here, these. Yeah, see, 81, they're pretty beast. They do come in a BR livery, LB and SCS, CNR. I mean, a Big Bertha. Does this have to go up a hill? Maybe. Maybe not Big Bertha. There we go, add one of these. Have a properly fast train. Maroon. And brake wagon and maroon. Replace. Don't know how many people it had on it. This line is all upgraded. This Highland Jones class is not long for this world. Manage vehicles. Let's replace them with steam. Now I'm going to use... I love this thing. Don't know why. I just do. Give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Capacity of 224. Replace. Because there's a lot waiting here. Inverness alcohol. It's got some mail and it's got whatnot. Don't know where the other... There's one. So this will pick up 224, which is nice. Glasgow alcohol. Because this is struggling at the moment. I mean, there's a ridiculous amount of grain. 324. These guys are all good. We've upgraded that train. This does 60 miles per hour, so it doesn't have to be upgraded. Now, hold on. No, it worked. Holy crap. Sometimes when you try to upgrade track over bridge, the game gets slightly angry. I don't know why, but it does. Right, so you're the train, and you're a faster train. Right, hold on there, Buster. You're about to be upgraded. So, manage vehicles. They are running early maroon LMS numbers. Okay, so what we'll do is steam. It's running a black 5, which does 80. Add passengers. 1, 2, 3. Capacity. Now that should be the same capacity and stuff and whatnot. Right, there it goes. Flying down the line. 54 miles per hour. Very nice. This would have been a nice scenic bit, but we've built the road beside it, and I don't know if it's going to let me upgrade said road. Right, we're pretty much almost done here, up in Scotland. Who are you? Highland line. Okay, but there is a northeast line. Yeah, right, you're done. Inverness to Wick. Now this is running a 422 that was properly fast for its time, 75 miles per hour. But we'll upgrade it. Configure. What? What the hell just happened here? Is this all new stuff? What's that? Stairs? Platforms. Okay. Passenger buildings. I think we looked at passenger build tracks. Platform stairs. Support. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Entrance stairs. Cargo buildings. They're still saying miscellaneous. Okay. Where the hell does this stuff come from? That's cool. The hell's that? Oh, a shelter. A roof. Another roof. Okay, I got a bit scared there. I was not sure what the hell was going on. Right, manage vehicle. Replace this. We'll give you something fast as well. Steam. Instead, straight down here. Get the fast trains. Add that. Passengers. I think we'll give you these as well. 1, 2, 3. What's your current capacity? 84. In fact, 84 of 84. It's got them already. Okay, right. Manage vehicle. Just do that. Remove that. Steam. Add one of these. Edit. Modify. I get. This does not have a locomotive. That's interesting. Now it does. Right, I need to upgrade this though. Now I think what I'll do, I think we may have, potentially, might have issues upgrading. Okay, again. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't like this. Why did it only cost me 17 quid to upgrade? Ah, no, wait. Ah, it worked. Is this gonna work? Yes. Okay. Do that. Do that. Okay, that actually did work. Huh. I'm both happy and confused at the same time. Is that a good thing to be? Maybe. Alright, you go there. We've got no goods coming out to Wick at all. Not yet, at least. We will get some though. And this section here. How fast is this thing going? 55. That's not too bad. Alright, couple more to do and then we're golden. In the northeast, LMS is LMS Black 5 and BR Blood and Custard. Manage vehicles, we're going to replace them, and what we're going to replace them with is not a Black 5. We're going to use that, if I can find it. No. That Midlands Railway train is sort of hanging about there. Add that. Make it slower. Don't do that. Do that. So the Black 5s were cool, but I want a couple of Fowlers up here in Scotland as well. Add that. Add that. Add that. And add that. Modify. I don't actually think there's that many people using it, so we're all good. It is making money. If they go slower between, that's fine. But I think we're all good. I think everything is now upgraded. There is this freight up beside Aberdeen. Am I bothered about the freight up beside Aberdeen and Elgin? Kinda. Ooh. Right, there's a ridiculous ton of milk here. And I suppose, now that I've got milk... So you're the little mail train. You do 37. So we'll keep that as is. Manage vehicle. Goodbye. You served us well, but now you're gone. And we'll get this. 46. Yeah. We could have it in pale blue. Yeah, so it's still kind of got its Caledonian colours. I mean, obviously, don't mind it though. Quite like it. But who the hell is Arb's Milk? Wait, you're Arb's Milk? Okay, you need to be. You need a lot more. Okay, right. Manage vehicle. Replace with. So that little train was short-lived. Add one of these. Cargo. Do you take milk and mail? You do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 2, 2, 4. Replace. Zero mail, zero. It lost all its milk. Turn around. Oh, don't turn around. Just go. You do take milk, right? That was definitely a thing. Yeah, there we go. Milk. I actually hate milk. It's horrible. Blech, horrible stuff. Right, you're a dude. 444179, you're taking grain. Do we need more grain haulage? Yes, we do. But I don't want to run that super weird gondola. There are 2 of these on here. Yeah, I don't want to run that because it's not particularly British, I don't think. Now the stations, however, are quite long. Do we just make it a faster train and leave it as is? It's got the Kilt Town wagons. Okay, right. What's your top speed? 45, right, that's not that great. Steam, let's give you a top speed of 60. Add one of them. Add one of them. Modify. And done and dusted. In fact, grain, manage vehicles, do that. Now it's going to add them to the back. I could just duplicate the train and get a 3rd one on the go. Ooh, there's a lot of grain waiting here though. Manage vehicles, there's 10 on here. Let's replace, let's upgrade them. Not upgrade them, let's get more. There we go. That took about 50 billion hours. Now we're done. Apply. And they'll go into there and remove some of that. Hopefully. And hopefully these trains will be faster. And I am hoping, in fact, the ugly duckling should be faster than this thing. Intercity LMS. Ah, nah, because the BR version is faster. So the old school Fowler did 55. Yeah, this one does 60. And this one does 60. Are you going faster? Not particularly, but you are going to take a crap ton more mail across, and you should hopefully bring a ridiculous amount of milk back. Et voila. But we'll leave it there for that episode. I suppose really the star of the show today was this super duper weird red racing stripe fictional LMS. No, Coronation. I don't know where one is particularly right now at the moment. Central Belt. Okay. Blue one or green one? They're both pretty cool. But we'll leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. And I will catch you later.